What do we think? Budget version? Is it close? Is it close? I thought it was buttons. I thought when I planned this, I thought it had buttons. And I thought the collar was a little different, but we're gonna wear it anyways.
Turn on the radio, sounding like a disco.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? What's up to all my hooligan friends and family? Man, we got, like, I don't know if I've talked about this in the videos that any of y'all have seen, but 777 could be my favorite song on the record. It's probably my most listened to on the Silk Sonic record. So, like, and of course this is what they did when they're, like, because they performed it in Vegas, right? And it got, like, streamed. It got streamed to the Grammys late, like, after the fact or whatever. Is that how it worked? Because they were obviously at the Grammys. They swept, right? They swept. That's what I'm talking about. And Jasmine Sullivan, like, come on, man. Like, I was so excited to see that. And, like, there was a few others, like Layla Hathaway, like, hers didn't get taped. She said that, like, 4 in 5 years, I think, or 5 in 4 years, and she hasn't, like, they haven't been taped. Like, come on, man. There's some talented singers out there. That need their airtime, because, like, it makes a lot of performers look bad. And it's like I saw on the, I'm not gonna get into it. We're not here for my opinion. But, like, I saw enough hate on Twitter that I was, like, blown away. It was like, man, if y'all put in, like, the effort that, like, these two alone, if these other artists that these haters are complaining about, and there's a couple, like, you know, there's competitors and there's other people that are in the same kind of tier, but if those people put in the effort and work towards the perfection that these guys did, they'd be winning awards like that too. That's all I got to say. Now I'm going to do a reaction to my gold jacket. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Patreon links in the description box above. Let's do this. Come on, Andy. Look at this setup. So is Bruno playing the guitar? Oh man, I can't believe that this is the Vegas stage, right? Oh, I'm going to see it. I've been restraining. Yeah. Oh man, Bruno sounds like he's leaving it all on the table. Like, what a rock star. Like, especially how he comes in with that. I'm distracted by all of this. Like the road worn telly, Andy's big smile and wig on the drums. Like, come on. Listen to him when he comes in on this. Oh, that was a cool shot too. So he does the gospel fill in the toms, and then they all come in with the Y on the open snare and hats. Like, it's neat, man. It's neat. It's funky. It's real funky, and it's cool to see Andy playing drums on this. Cause, like, I don't know the continent. You'll have to correct me on this. I don't know if he played drums on this for the whole thing or if it's just for this performance. But, like, I don't know. I love seeing this smiley motherfucker playing some drums. You know, it's so groovy. Right here. The snare drum sounds so nice too. It's like it's pitched pretty high, which is, like, it makes sense for, like, the kind of, like, upbeat, more like the faster kind of funk stuff. But, like, it's just, like, it's neat because it's, like, it's so choppy, it's so cut, like, it just cuts so much. I was gonna say it's so cutty. Oh man, I thought we were further into this. We're only 40 seconds. It's so tight. That's the word I'm looking for. Listen to that guitar. He sounds like he's been singing this lots. Like, Bruno sounds very, very comfortable singing this live right now because he's fucking wailing right now, man. Oh yeah, that was, oh man, like changing these runs up too. Good for him, man. It sounds, like I said, sounds like he's laying it all on the table. Come on. and he just adds like in, like come on, come on, come on. He never runs out, never enough. Seven. Let's go. What's your name? Anderson. Andy's just like, he's just snapping this whole time, man. He's like, there's like all these fills he's mixing in here now. That whole last verse was full of them too. Like the whole band's going off. Come on. I'm fighting myself. I can't remember the guitar player's name right now. All the backing vocalists, like all these guys, they're all killing it. Like all that like group stuff. It's hard to make that sound really tough. It's really hard to make that sound tough. They're doing a really good job of it. And the guitar, man, the guitar is just wailing right now. Guitar is fucking holding it up right now. Oh man, there's some bass action happening here too. I wish, like, I don't know if it's the broadcast or what. I can't hear the mix super great, but man, like Jamario's killing this right now. He's walking all over this thing, just walking. He's out for a stroll. Look at Andy and his smile, and he's just wearing this wig too. This wig's MVP, man. This wig was a real MVP of this whole night, this whole event. That's like, it was all about this wig. Look at this smile and this transition. They're going to something groovy now. Look at this.
We're gonna tell you one time and one time only, Vegas. Get up there.
Oh, okay.
Get up there. Get up there. Get up there.
Just living out his like Rick James flair almost a little. Yeah, I love this outfit too. Look at his outfit. Look at the pants. Look at the flare in the pants. So the kick drum situation is interesting. Come on, show it again. Right here. So like the big hole in it makes sense, because like if you just have a flat head and you put a mic against it, you don't really get an actual representation of what the drum sounds like, because like you don't hear a drum, like that's not where you put your ear when you're listening to a drum, right? So typically you'd cut like a porthole in it and put the microphone in a little bit so you get like the whole, like all the air movement of the drum. But then what they're doing is, instead of leaving it at like the loose head, the resonant head, where you would get a lot of the low end out of it, they've moved it inside the drum more, so you get more of like more of the clap without actually like the beat or like the actual like top end, like the slap you get out of like something like rock, or like where you need a lot more like direction from the kick drum. So like typically in like rock stuff, or like in like where you want the kick drum to be like big and pronounced, you would have it's a plate. It's like a little plate microphone that slides in there. It stays like 6 or 8 inches away from the immediate head, and that does all your like top end stuff. And then you have this little, like, well, not little, it's fair size, but like a Beta 52 or like a big egg microphone in the hole in the diaphragm of the kick drum to get the low resonance. And then so to get kind of a mix of that, they're putting it like 3/4 or a third of the way into the drum, depending on the texture. So you get some of the top end, a little bit of the low end, but it's more like a thud instead of like a big, like a pounding, marching kick drum, right? So just a little bit of like miking technique. It's kind of interesting. It just plays more salute to like the vibe they're going for. Come on, guitars. Like, come on. You hear that? Oh no. So am I right or am I wrong? What, did they play this? Did they play this actually at the Grammys, or is this streamed from Vegas? Like, I don't actually know. Someone's gonna have to let me know. I don't know what's going on with my internet now. All right, it's been an undisclosed amount of hours, but my internet's working again, so let's finish this off. Let's get through this.
I need to blow. I'm about to buy Las Vegas at the disc, bro. I'm about to buy Las Vegas at the disc, bro. Come on, shake,
Guitar.
let's go.
That was a great scream, man. Bruno's got all his bases covered. Like I say, he's wailing in this. Like he's letting go. Like he's letting all that grit out, and it like sounds like he's like really barking out his microphone. And like all those screams sound great too. And like I don't want to say I've seen Bruno shy away from the mic on those, but I've definitely seen him pull away. But like he's full sending here, man. He's full sending on these screams now. Come on, Andy. Oh, yeah. Look at all the haze. Oh, man. Yeah, everyone's standing. Of course, everyone's standing. So I again, I'm at a loss. Holy shit. I'm at a loss. Was that at the Grammys or was that in Vegas? Because he said in Vegas. It's got to be in Vegas, right? But like, I don't know. It looked like it was. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Someone let me know. Anyway, fantastic performance, man. I want to like all the little, like just the little subtleties they added to it from the record, and like their representation of it live is just like it's so dope. Like obviously Bruno listens to like the kind of music he's trying to capture or portray on his record. Obviously, he's like full-fledged dove into because. Like he's embodying it. He lives it. And Anderson .Paak too, like, oh man, and all that drumming too. And it's just like he's still showing off a bunch because like he knew, like obviously that was going on in the Grammys, right? So he's still flexing, but it's still just so tasty. Like I don't know, I loved it, all of it. Hearing the guitars come out like that, the horns, everything, everyone's shining. Fantastic. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. We'll see everyone again soon.